Right now at 6, child care grants are helping expand the community's access to care. And the fate of Stoddard Elementary's principal has been decided.
Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is on assignment. The woman who was believed to be involved in a shooting at a Northside bar is no longer being charged. Tessa Haller was accused of carrying the weapon Linnell Carter used to allegedly shoot a man outside of Newey's Vogue bar in La Crosse on January 14th. In court today, the judge agreed to dismiss Haller's case. That means the case has been terminated. The state does have the ability to refile the complaint. Haller is still in custody for a different case. Chippewa Falls police have released a statement on the threats made to Chippewa Falls Middle School last fall. A student at the middle school was found searching how to make a bomb on his computer, and parents were not notified. Chippewa Falls police now saying in a statement, the threat assessment found that the community was not in immediate danger, and that's why there was no statement made to parents or to the public. Stoddard Elementary Principal Derek Fulsang will not be returning next year. The DeSoto Area School District voting not to renew his contract in a special board meeting last night. The move comes just weeks after the district superintendent sent a letter to parents saying Fulsang was on approved leave that was non-disciplinary in nature. Last night's decision means Fulsang can return to work on Monday and finish the rest of the year. Fulsang says he's glad the uncertainty is over.
I'm just excited to come back to school on Monday. The teachers, the kids have been missing me. I've gotten lots of good notes, lots of good praise. As a principal, you try to build those relationships so that people feel comfortable coming to your school and feel like they're a part of your family. So it's been amazing. I got a really good team of parents that support us, and we have a really nice school.
Community members packed the DeSoto gym last night to learn about Fulsang's future. Many were visibly upset after the vote. We have new information about this morning's water main break. According to the city of La Crosse, a water main break was discovered on the 3000 block of Ward Avenue early this morning. City officials say the eroded pavement broke and collapsed onto a natural gas line, causing a gas leak. Responding crews shut the gas off and began to repair the affected utilities. Flooding also occurred on Brook Court, causing sediment buildup. Cleanup of that area will take place after repairs are done. The city says Ward Avenue between 29th Court and 31st Street will be closed until tomorrow afternoon. West Salem High School's varsity girls basketball coach has been dismissed, but district officials can't say why. Matthew Quick had been the Panthers' head coach since 2018 and recently led them to a state tournament appearance. The superintendent confirms Quick was placed on administrative leave earlier this year, was reinstated, and later dismissed. When asked if several allegations contributed to that sequence, he said he can't discuss any details. The search for Winona State University's new president is down to 3 people. Mary Bondaroff, Kareem Ismaili, and Kenneth Jans are the finalists for the role. The search advisory committee recommending these candidates for the job after Scott Olson left the position to become the chancellor of the Minnesota State Colleges and University System. Each candidate will conduct campus visits between next Monday and Thursday. The Board of Trustees is expected to consider Olson's recommendation in March. We have information about each of the candidates on our website, news8000.com. Well, today marked the start of the annual La Crosse Sports Show at the La Crosse Center. The show features fun for all ages. For adults, there are a variety of boats, ATVs, and campers to check out, as well as vendors and hunting and fishing experts. And for the little ones, the event has multiple animal exhibits with parakeets, lemurs, and even fishing in a rainbow trout pond. One man said the event helps him look forward to the springtime.
It's kind of a kickoff to the year, something to do in the wintertime and that, and see the new exhibits and stuff, and kind of getting the feel of the spring coming, hopefully sooner than later.
The La Crosse Sports Show will continue through Sunday, and tomorrow our own Greg Barnhart will be there live from the show. And speaking of getting ready for spring, it sure did feel like spring today, and it has for most of February, but it looks like that might be changing here soon.
Yeah, we're going to go back probably to early March type temperatures, at least starting tomorrow, then through the weekend. But right now we're still dealing with some showers and even some thunderstorms coming through the area. Right now it looks like if you look outside, Eau Claire's had steady light rain. La Crosse had just a thunderstorm come through and gusty winds overall. And Black River Falls and other areas too have also seen that. As we go look at the radar right now, you can see actually nothing is strong in our section of the woods. Right as you go down to Madison, they actually got a tornado on the ground near Stoughton down there, but we're not dealing with any of that. We just have a line of showers and maybe a few thunderstorms coming through. Some of the stronger cells we had earlier have kind of pushed off to the east, so all that really is there is just some light activity throughout probably the next couple of hours. We'll see that. You can see that looking and zooming in up to the north. We're already seeing the back edge of that, but still further north to Eau Claire to Ladysmith is where they'll see this probably linger maybe into about 7 or 8. It's all part of a cold front that's coming through and a larger system that has snow on the backside and some colder temperatures, but still nothing to have seen overall. If you look at the track and the precipitation out here this evening, as we'll see most of it begin to wrap up as we go through about 7 p.m. Definitely after 8 p.m. all the areas will start seeing it, just mainly dry conditions and breezing conditions with that west wind continuing. So that's what we're looking at as we go throughout the evening. Those showers and thunderstorms will come to an end. We'll time out when we'll actually see some cooler temperatures this weekend and what they look like as we go towards Valentine's Day, which we are going to go back to where we should be eventually, but still. We're not going to have the 50s, but we'll have the 40s and 40s.
Okay, a slight cool down.
A slight cool down.
It starts feeling more like February.
Yep.
All right, thank you, Greg. Well, speaking of, it's only February, but guess what? It's time to start thinking about Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest USA is taking nominations for the 2024 Special Fester. They're asking for nominations of people who love life, love meeting new people, and would love to be part of the Oktoberfest family. Nominees should be a person who has a special need or disability. They need to be between the ages of 9 and 21, and they also need to live within a 20-mile radius of La Crosse. Nominations are due Monday, May 6th at 4 p.m. You can submit those to oktoberfestusa.com. May the best special fester win. The City of La Crosse and the Parenting Place have partnered to hand out grants funded through Federal American Rescue Plan. The grants are making it possible for child care centers to add additional spots for families. News 8 Now's Allison Fergott has the details.
La Crosse used ARPA funds to create the Child Care Expansion and Back to Capacity grants. Those grants are helping Sprout add 12 more spots to their center. The expansion grant helps regulated providers expand their current licensed capacity. And the Back to Capacity grant focuses on helping centers that are operating at reduced capacity because of staffing challenges. Sprout Early Learning Center was a recipient of both grants. After receiving the expansion grant, Sprout owner Sherry Pica repurposed her center space to add another classroom. And through the Back to Capacity grant, Pica is able to hire another staff member to meet the required child to staff ratio, bringing the total amount of kids that Sprout can care for from 100 to 112.
That all comes back and helps our community. Those are 12 more families, parents that are possibly able to enter the workforce and help our community.
The Parenting Place says childcare providers can expect more grant opportunities to be available soon. In La Crosse, Allison Fergott, News 8 Now.
Well, with the Super Bowl quickly approaching, a lot of folks are looking to buy some gear. After the break, an inside look at an area business who's producing merchandise for the Super Bowl.
It's a robotic money expert.
Clever. How do I start a savings habit?
Famous cabbage.
Savings habit.
Shaving rabbits.
Tech can make life simpler, but when it comes to savings habits, nothing's as simple as BMO. A BMO savings account helps you build the habit with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward. Ingenious.
Sardine fest.
This year's top prize goes to BMO.
I'm just in it for the saving, but it's nice to be recognized.
BMO.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy in the La Crosse area.
When you're talking to someone and you call someone at Olson Solar, it's not someone in Utah, it's not someone in California, it is someone local right here. By doing that, we control the entire process. So we control the project management, we control the design, we control the installation, the electric, the hookup, permitting, and that really sets us apart.
Stop into our location near you. Learn more at olsonsolarenergy.com or give us a call.
The President's Day sale is going on right now at Carl's.
This is your chance to save some presidents, if you know what I mean. Save up to 45% on major appliances, plus exclusive in-store specials. You get free installation on select dishwashers. Save up to $1,000 on Certa-Base sets. Save up to 70% on in-stock TV stands and consoles. Stop in and save some of these during Carl's President's Day sale, going on now.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
It's the biggest football game of the year, and it's big money for merchandisers looking to cash in on licensed memorabilia. What you may not know is that a company headquartered right here in the Coulee region is the NFL's largest hard good manufacturer. News 8 Now's Michael Germain gives us an inside look at the makings behind Super Monday. Michael.
Windcraft Manufacturing in Winona has been a licensee of the NFL for the last 58 years. They make everything from keychains to the championship towels you see players using on the field. And you can bet this Sunday it will be all hands on deck for Windcraft employees, making sure football fans across the country get the winter swag they've been waiting for all season long.
So as long as there's been a Super Bowl, Windcraft has been making product.
It's the calm before the storm. At this otherwise unassuming factory in Winona, Minnesota, football's most anticipated merchandise is going under the needle. But how does a company get everything done on such short notice? There's no real secret. Windcraft executives get style guides from teams months before the playoffs. The art department develops the designs. After that, they're glued to their TVs just like the rest of us, waiting to see who's advancing to the next round and whose merchandise they'll be turning and burning for store shelves.
And they come in to start production and get the product ready to ship out the door the very next day.
It's a lot of work, especially when you consider all the products they're responsible for.
Flags, pennants, decals.
Distributing is the next piece of the puzzle. All these items have to make it on trucks for sporting goods stores across the country. And the product line is growing as well.
Stainless steel drinkware. We have a partnership with Ice Shaker. Some of the products, backpacks, and new things that we have launched since our acquisition by Fanatics has been what's the most exciting.
While it may seem like an impossible task taking products from game day to Monday in a few short hours, they say their 50-plus years experience is changing the game.
As we are all leagues, all events, all championship events, there's something constantly that we're working on.
Reporting in Winona, Michael Germain, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, Michael. The FCC is now outlawing artificial intelligence robocalls. This coming after phone calls pretending to be Joe Biden were influencing voters in New Hampshire.
We still got some showers and even some thunderstorms yet this evening, but then things quiet down. But they also cool down for the Friday and for the weekend, but we're still above average, just not the 50s. I'll break down all that and when we might expect some snow, all that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Ashley's 48-hour super sale is happening February 11th and 12th for 2 days only. Shop in store for exclusive deals on living room favorites delivered right on time for the big game. Plus, pay 0% interest through February 2029. Only at Ashley.
My doctor says I need an MRI. But where do I go? They're so expensive.
Sensible MRI costs a few hundred, not thousands. You could fill your fridge for a year with what you save. We can get you in the next day. Think of what you could do with the time you'd save. What do you have to lose? At Sensible MRI, you choose the time, you save the money. And you rest easy having your doctor refer you to Sensible MRI.
Looking for fun, family-friendly entertainment?
The La Crosse Sports Show returns February 8th through 11th.
Experience a safari-like walkthrough exhibit of kangaroos, lemurs, wild birds, and more.
Meet Dexter the dog, who learned to walk like a human.
Get grilling tips from Mad Dog and Merrill, or learn from fishing and hunting experts.
You can also feed parakeets, fish the trout pond,
and get free scoring of your trophy racks.
Come for the deals, stay for the fun.
The show is open now through Sunday at the La Crosse Center.
LaCrosseSportsShow.com.
Hey man, thanks for holding my beer.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks guys. I'll be here all night. You see that?
What?
Hey, what's up? Not much.
I'm gonna need another beer. I swear, you're everywhere.
Yeah man, I've been busy.
Are you or a loved one having troubles getting in and out of the bathtub safely? Has the high cost of remodeling left you without options? I'm Tim with Tri-State Tub to Shower Conversions, and I've been serving the Tri-State area since 1992. And I would love to make your bathing experience safe and affordable. We use your existing tub and remove the front section for easy accessibility. And for an affordable cost, call today.
Ashley's 48-hour super sale is happening February 11th and 12th. For 2 days only, shop in store for exclusive deals on living room favorites delivered right on time for the big game. Plus, pay 0% interest through February 2029. Only at Ashley.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The Federal Communications Commission has outlawed scam robocalls featuring fake artificial intelligence created voices. It's a crackdown on deep fake technology that experts say could undermine election security. The unanimous vote extends rules to cover AI deepfake calls by recognizing those voices as artificial under a federal law governing telemarketing and robocalling. The FCC says it gives state attorneys general more legal tools to pursue illegal robocallers that use AI-generated voices to impersonate celebrities, politicians, and close family members. The decision comes weeks after a fake robocall impersonating President Biden targeted thousands of New Hampshire voters. It urged them not to participate in the state's primary. Well, we had rain this evening, but it looks like it may be clearing up for a good amount of time. Let's send it over to Greg for the latest.
Yeah, we're going to see probably quiet conditions minus once we see anything tonight. After that, it's going to be a quiet stretch of weather, looks like, although the temperatures will go back down to the 30s and 40s, which is still above average. Still, we got this line of showers, this one line of thunderstorms coming through, very narrow line coming through Black River Falls, Sparta. It's not strong or anything, but it'll pass through. Once that gets through, all this activity to the west of it really is just light rain or showers, not so much in the way of thunderstorms too. So we got about another hour, hour and a half maybe for some areas to see it, but as you zoom in, pretty much just a little bit of light shower, thunderstorm going through Viroqua. Those are the wind speeds in the back, which will still be fairly breezy overnight, but you can see La Crosse had that line come through. We got some other areas to the west that will come through, just some light showers off and on, once again, probably through about 7 to 7:30 p.m. And then up to the north, Ladysmith and these areas might see it continue for a little bit longer, but once again, just general light rain or showers with a break coming here too. So that's what we're looking at. If you time it out, once we get past about 7:30 for most areas, it's going to be done with for the night. We might see a little bit of more precipitation linger for areas up to the north of Ladysmith, but otherwise all the other areas should be fairly dry as we go through. There is an opportunity we have some more precipitation wrapping around this system. It might actually wrap down into Ladysmith to Eau Claire later tonight. This would be very light from about 2 to 4 a.m., but once you get up for the morning commute, we should be around in the mid-30s, upper 30s, so still fairly mild for this time of year. The west wind will be kind of breezy throughout Friday, but overall the big difference you'll notice is the temperatures don't climb much tomorrow. We're looking more at the low 40s, mid 30s up to the north, low 40s to the south, with maybe a little bit more peaks of sun towards the afternoon, but it'll be a big difference between the upper 50s that we had earlier today. And then for your Friday activities, we'll see some clearing skies a little bit. Overall, not too bad. Upper 20s, low 30s with that northwest wind. So once again, cooler, but not too bad for about the middle of February right now. The wind speeds will be fairly brisk as we go throughout the night and tomorrow. Look at that, 15 to 20, potentially a little bit higher. in higher elevations and exposed areas, but then they should start decreasing as we go through Friday evening to all that northwest direction. So that's what we're looking for, the wind speeds, and that's the good news as we go on through the weekend. Overall, the weekend, we're going to see actually more sun as we come out for Saturday. That actually is looking fairly nice. Temperatures will be a little bit cooler, upper 30s, low 40s. And even going through Sunday, a few clouds, but overall, quiet conditions too to be expected too. And that's the positive thing. And these quiet conditions, this pattern, will probably continue all the way through most of next week. Maybe something coming down as we get closer to Thursday with maybe a little bit of snow, but it doesn't look anything significant really going on for the next 10 days really in the forecast. For tonight, once the precipitation ends around 7:38, we'll kind of get down to the mid 30s, upper 30s for certain areas with that west wind waking up. Overall tomorrow, not quite as warm. We're looking at barely low 40s, a little bit more sun as you go further south, mid 30s further north. Once again, still above average, but not those upper 50s that we saw today. And that's really the story as we go out the weekend and through next week. We'll remain above average until probably next Friday, but it just won't be as warm as we've had and fairly quiet with maybe a front coming through as we get towards Wednesday and Thursday with some little snow there. But for Valentine's activities, still looks very quiet for that day and that evening.
I'm sorry not to cut you off. Where should we be at?
We should be right around 30 degrees right now.
30 degrees, so still a little high,
Yeah,
but coming down
it's
slightly.
coming down.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Greg. Coming up in sports, the Milwaukee Bucks make a move. General Manager John Horst got active at the deadline and brought in some defensive help. Kate has the details after the break.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
It's time for more fun moments at Fanati's.
All set? I am. I just know my husband's gonna love getting these for Valentine's Day.
I'm sure he will. Hi, is there anything I can help you find today?
Yeah, I need a few things for my wife.
Well, do you know what she likes?
Well, Amanda likes chocolate sea salt caramel,
Amanda! I know exactly what she likes. Brought to you locally by Fanati's Nut and Chocolate Shop in downtown La Crosse.
In 2001, my father established La Crosse Fireplace Company. Since then, our family has had the privilege of helping families create a warm, gathering place in their home. Today, my brother Jeremy and I are the second generation to carry on the values and traditions that was started 23 years ago. Whether it's a remodel or a new installation, La Crosse Fireplace Company looks forward to serving you for many years to come. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
Planning a home renovation? Save money on demolition and disposal fees by contacting Habitat for Humanity's Reclaim Program. Habitat will remove your cabinets, flooring, windows, appliances, and more for free. Habitat sells reclaimed material at the ReStore rather than sending it to a landfill. To schedule your free reclaim service, go to habitatlacrosse.org/reclaim.
President's Day is a time to honor all presidents, past and present. And at King Furniture, we're giving you the opportunity to save some presidents with huge discounts throughout the entire store, up to 60% off.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
And right now, you can get 0% financing.
So save some presidents at King.
For the record, Franklin was not a president, but you can save him too. It's the President's Day sale going on right now at King Furniture.
Nice people.
Nice furniture.
Nice style.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Welcome to News 8 Now Sports. I'm Kate Overton. The NBA trade deadline passed earlier this afternoon, and things picked up quick in the last few hours, including the Milwaukee Bucks making a small move to bring in some help on the defensive side of the ball. The Bucks are trading away Cam Payne and a 2027 second-round pick in exchange for guard Patrick Beverley. Beverley has played in 47 games, averaging 20 minutes for the Philadelphia 76ers, giving them some really solid minutes off the bench. Beverley is a defensive specialist that can bring a lot of intensity on that side of the ball, and it's no secret the Bucks could use a little more defensive help. Milwaukee also traded away Robin Lopez to the Sacramento Kings to help free up some cap space and open up a roster spot. But he's been in the league a long time and even went to Twitter after the trade and made a joke saying, "I enjoyed being teammates with Patrick Beverley for all of an hour and 45 minutes. I'll never forget those times." The Bucks are just 1-4 in their last 5 games, but they'll have a chance to make a statement tonight as they host the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota currently 35-16 and in a 3-way tie for first place in the Western Conference, where the Bucks have slipped a little bit at 33-18 and in 3rd place in the East. Tip-off set for 7 o'clock. All of the highlights later tonight. There's just one former Wisconsin Badger on a Super Bowl roster this year, and that's Leo Chenal, linebacker for the Kansas City Chiefs. Chenal is in his 2nd NFL season and played a big role on the Chiefs defense, starting in 10 regular season games and even getting the start against Baltimore, where he served as a QB spy to help contain Lamar Jackson. Last year in his rookie season, he helped the defense win a Super Bowl against the Philadelphia Eagles. Now he's trying to get number 2. Be on the lookout for number 54 on Sunday. Tonight on the ice, Wyatt Farrell and the La Crescent Lancers will be looking to improve to 23-1 on the season when they make a visit to the Omni Center to take on the Onalaska lacrosse team. If you haven't seen La Crescent senior Wyatt Farrell play, you might want to clear your schedule. He's 6 goals away from breaking the Minnesota high school career goal record with 3 regular season games and a few playoff games left. He's got a good chance at it. Puck drop set for 7 p.m. tonight. We've also got a few basketball games on the schedule, so be sure to tune in at 10 for some local action. We'll have another check on your forecast when we come back.
Telling the stories of our community. We're always on and where you can find us. News 8 Now. Expect more.
Welcome to Westville. Welcome to huge selection and savings. We are celebrating President's Day all month long. Take up to 5 years to pay interest-free. Need new appliances? Take 2 years to pay. Countertops? Take 3 years to pay. An adjustable base bed? Take 5 years to pay. Wesco One Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
What's this? Time. Time for what? Time for the Great Vanishing Act. All this must go. What about me? You're the first to go.
Hey, I like it here.
Really? Hurry in for the end of business sale at American Home Fireplace and Patio. Save hundreds, even thousands, over 100 fireplaces and stoves, all displays, in-stock grills, and patio furniture must go. American Home Fireplace and Patio, Highway 16, West Salem.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99, plus advanced Wi-Fi and one Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Start saving today. Visit Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, or scan to call now.
All right, radar, we still really just have some showers. There are a few thunderstorms that are coming through the area, Sparta, Black River Falls, but besides that, mainly just showers for probably the next hour and a half, and then we should start seeing just quiet conditions. And really quiet is the rule for most of next week, but our temperatures will come back down to the upper 30s, occasionally get back into the low 40s Monday and Tuesday, but all in all, that's still about 10 degrees above where we should be. Maybe by the end of the week, we'll get back to where we should be after Valentine's Day, back to around the low 30s.
All right, quiet and cool. I like it.
I know, I'm not going to say no to the really good weather, though.
Not
too bad.
No. All right, we'll see you at 10.